Quinn. Nice to meet ya. Love your perfume. What is that? The scent of death?
Guess who's back? Back again. ShADe's back. Because we need a little controversy. Because it feels so empty without me.
Stupid bats, you're ruining date night!
Controversy. Because it feels so empty without me. Little hellions, kids feeling rebellious.
So to start off this Harley Quinn makeup look, we're just going to apply some foundation. So I'm using the L'Oreal True Match in the shade W2 Light Ivory. So this is like my favorite foundation right now. I have 3 different shades of this. Like, I love it that much. So L'Oreal True Match, amazing. But any light foundation that you have at home is perfect for this look. Or even if you have like white face paint, anything will work. Okay, so now for some under eye concealer. This is just a light concealer. It's the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade Fair 15. This is the lightest they have. And I'm just going to brighten up my under eyes. I know my whole face is bright, so this is not going to do much, but whatever. And also apply this to your eyelids. Now we are totally pale. Jeez, that's really white. So now to set this pale face, I'm just going to take my Anastasia contour kit, and I'm going to take the shade, does it even say the shade? I don't even know. Well, it's the white shade in here. It's not the highlight, it's not the yellow banana powder, but it's the white one. And I'm just going to set my whole face with that. So for the rest of her face, she doesn't really have any bronzer, contour, or blush on. It's literally just her pale face, and then it looks like she has some like dirt or mud or something on her face from like kicking butt. On a normal day, I'd put bronzer on. Today, I'm doing like I'm putting black on my face, but almost like a charcoal. So it kind of looks like I was just fighting, you know, Harley Quinn. So now I'm just going to take a fluffy brush like this, and you want it to be pretty fluffy. You don't want it to be dense because you want to blend this out. And we're literally just going to take some black. I'm using the Kai shadow palette, but you can use any black. Just take a little bit of it and tap a lot of it off. And then I'm just going to put my bangs up, and you're just going to go around your face and just slightly make it dirty. Kind of do it where you would contour or bronze, kind of like around your face. You may want to add a little bit of brown too to that, so I'm just taking a little bronzer and just kind of adding that in the mix a little bit. Also, if you have a cool tone shade, like I'm going to use the cool tone here, which is the middle shade, that is actually a good one too. She has like a little bit on her cheek here. And that almost looks better than the black. She also has like a lot of like darkness here. Now I'm just going to go in with my foundation brush, just tone it down so it's not too much. Okay, I think that is good. I think we look like a good kind of dirty. Alright, so now for her brows. Her brows are super dark, super bold, super intense, and I love them. So I think I'm just going to use a brown shadow. So I'm going to take Bronzite in the Kai shadow palette right here. And her brow shape is actually pretty darn similar to mine, so I'm literally just going to fill in my own shape. Alright, so now to set them, keep them locked and loaded, I'm going to take my L'Oreal Brow Stylist and set them. And this is going to darken them and make them look a little bit more like natural, like a natural dark brown color. I don't know. So now for the eyes, this is where things get crazy. She has a lot of smoky, just like dirty, it's like a really grungy, dirty eye look. So you can really just slap on shadows and you'll be good to go. So it looks like underneath her eyes, it's really dark and it's brought down pretty far. So I'm just going to take a warm brown. I'm actually going to take the Kylie palette again. She has a lot of great neutrals for this look. I'm taking Tiger's Eye. I use this all the time. It's so amazing. So I'm just going to take my Sigma E25 Tiger's Eye and just literally smoke this on the lower lash line. Don't be afraid to bring this down far. You want your under eyes to look kind of bad and dark. So I'm just going to go into the same color I used on my brows, and I'm just going to lightly go on like the outer parts. So I'm going to take Bronzite in the Kai shadow palette, and I'm just going to pack that on my lid. Yeah, that's super dark. It's like a really, really dark brown, so that's perfect. Oh, my earring came out. There we go. This is again so messy, so you're literally just gonna blend it with your packing brush. Like, don't even get out a blending brush. That looks really great. So now we're gonna do the other eye. On a normal day, I'd tell you to get a blending brush and blend this, but we're not doing that today. Today is not a normal day. So now I'm just gonna take a black and a pretty detailed brush. I'm gonna take this one. I'm going to take Bronzite from the Eyeshadow palette, and I'm just going to stay really close to the lash line and just kind of tap the brown or the black into the lower lash line. Alright, so we're going to start with the blue side first, and I'm just going to take a L'Oreal Infallible shadow in the shade Timeless Blue Spark. And I'm just going to apply that on the outer portion of my eye and then drag it down. I'm just like looking at my phone for reference. Alright, so I literally just applied it and smeared it. I'm just gonna actually kind of go in a little bit further and just kind of add it right there. Actually looks like, now that I'm looking at it, looks like she has that blue on the lid. I'm just gonna take a pink out of my Vice 2 palette. It's called Sonic. And then I'm gonna add it to my lid. I'm just gonna hit that with a little bit more of this like warm brown. Okay, so now for the tattoos on her face. She has a tiny little heart right here on the pink side, and then she has a tattoo going here. So I'm just gonna do a little heart, and I accidentally just did it on this side, so I had to rub it off, but that is all red now. But I realized it's on this side. So I don't have any black liquid liner, so I'm gonna use a black lash glue, and I just did it on this side, and it actually worked really good. So I'm gonna do it on this side, and it seems really intimidating to do a heart on your face, and seems really hard to do, but it's actually quite easy. So just kind of do one line like that, and then turn your brush and do the other line. If you look at hers in the movie, it's actually not even perfect either. So you don't need a perfect heart, it's just gotta look like a little tiny heart. Doesn't have to be perfect. So I think that looks pretty good. And then I'm gonna look into her other tattoo. That one looks pretty difficult. Oh, I think it says kitten. Hers looks lower. Dang it. Alright, we're gonna restart. You're gonna make mistakes and you're gonna have to erase it and go back, but that's totally fine. So I just reapplied my foundation, and it literally goes from here and then swoops down here. Alright, that looks pretty good. It's not, I couldn't even read hers barely, so it just has to look like a tattoo right there, and I think it actually is pretty good. Yeah, that's kind of where hers is too, so nice. I kind of like this lash glue because it didn't apply it very dark, so that's kind of awesome. Turned out pretty good. So for her eyelashes, I don't think she has any false lashes on. They look pretty natural. So now I'm going to add some darkness because I feel like her lids are a little bit darker than mine. So I'm going to go in and just pack on some straight up black, honestly. And then I'm just going to take my fingers and just kind of blend it out with my fingers. So now for the lips, this is super fun. I'm just taking the concealer off of my lips just because I don't like the feeling, and I want to start with a smooth base. So I'm using the Kylie lip kit in the shade Mary Jo K. Here's the story. I don't have a lip pencil, so I took a scissors and just literally tried like shaving the sides off so I can actually use it. So it looks kind of crappy, but you know, it's actually Harley Quinn style of how I sharpen this. Like I literally used a scissors to sharpen my lip liner. I feel like that's something she would do. So it's fine that it's not completely like sharp and smooth and pointy because this is supposed to be messy. And then on the pink side here, she has some lipstick kind of smeared down. So here's the completed Harley Quinzel look. I am so happy that I did this. I'm so happy with how it turned out. I basically did this because I loved the movie. I know Some people hated it, but I really liked it. I liked the creativity with it. I loved all the costumes, the looks. I just loved everything about it. I also love Margot Robbie. She's my favorite actress and she plays Harley Quinn, so I just love the whole vibe of it all. And yeah, I just think this was super fun, and Halloween is right around the corner, so I thought what better look to do than Harley Quinn. Yeah, this is the completed Harley Quinn look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this, and if you guys are gonna be Harley Quinn for Halloween, let me know in the comments. If you guys think I look like her, let me know in the comments too, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!